Hey there, Jed Corbinus here from jedcorbinus.com, and welcome to Talk Therapy. This is just a tool that I use to get past my analytical mind, to get to know myself better, and maybe inspire one person to do the exact same thing. Just hit record and don't even worry about what you're going to say. It's just what I do. Trying something for the first time, I am not recording it in my car, and I'm not doing just the audio. So I started right now. We'll see how long I can go. I don't typically like to go more than 15 minutes because, I can get pretty long winded in that, but we'll see what happens because I'm at home. I'm just sitting here. I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's at the end of the day. That's the other different part. I usually do this at the beginning of the day. It is 10:12 p.m. I have my phone sitting on a selfie stick. That's kind of why it's all jiggly. Maybe I'll put it on my tripod. I don't know. I just figured I would try it at home. About a week and a half ago, I decided to not record anymore in my car because of the distractions that it can create. And it's getting pretty gnarly out there, pretty nasty as far as the road conditions. So, yeah, so here I am just at home at the end of the day, just talking, right? Talk therapy. This is just such an important tool that I've actually grown pretty fond of just because it helps me just empty out whatever's up here, right? I got the hustle mode on patch, right? It's from Gary Vaynerchuk, but it's the vest, right? I decided to lighten up the load to 45 pounds. I may add about another 5 pounds into it to make it a 50-pound weight vest. But it's not so bulky this way, right? It's not nearly as bulky. It doesn't stand out as much. I mean, yes, with the orange it does, but it doesn't stick out as much. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with a 50-pound weight vest for the vest to chest experiment because it feels a lot better. It's still, heavy. It's still bulky, but for the most part, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the depth of empathy, right? The greatest depth of empathy that I can get. And I'd say it's providing it for me. And I just cranked out 3 more WOD videos and it was heavy, right? It's heavy enough. I can feel it. So that's what I need. I'm feeling uh, quite a bit uneasy lately in a good way, right? Right now, life feels like a stack of pancakes, and they just keep stacking on, right? It feels like things are coming together. It feels like everything is where it needs to be, but it's very scary at the same time because one, I have no idea if you can see me, right? Because I'm not on selfie mode. But two, it's because the layers, the stacks of pancakes just keep adding. But what's really funny is I do it to myself because I can handle a lot of things. And for some reason, somebody seems to think that I can too, right? Somebody meaning however you want to talk about your higher power, the universe, whatever, God, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what you believe. What I believe is what I believe, and that's all that matters to me. But you gotta just keep digging deep and providing value and being genuine and being nice. And that's what I do. I tell the truth. I do everything that I can do. And I just moved it because I realized this is where I want to look right now. But I do everything that I want to do in a day. And then I go to bed. And then I'm very aware of what that means, though. Like, m- like, like meshing mindset and movement is a huge deal because what we say is what we are, right? And who knows what that means? Who exactly realizes what that means? That means that if you keep asking for the hard way, like, oh man, yeah, I've always had it the hard way, so I've always done it the hard way. If you keep asking for it, you're going to receive that. So why not ask for the easy way? It's crazy to me to think that we keep asking for the hardest way to do things. Let's ask for an easy way, right? Let's ask ourselves for, is there an easier way? There could be. But if you've always done it the hard way, do you want to continue to do it the hard way? I sure as heck don't. And then I was thinking, on top of all of this stuff, what do I bring to the table that other exercise physiologists or other trainers, as people would know them, like, I'm more than a personal trainer. I'm way more than a personal trainer. And here's why. Let me tell you why. First of all, I have a bachelor's degree in exercise science. Most trainers don't have that. Second of all, I have an American College of Sports Medicine, ACSM, exercise physiologist, certified exercise physiologist, right? The EPC. And on top of that, an EMT, right? Emergency medical technician. So I haven't officially got my license, but I take the exam. I just passed the classroom exam next week, and then hopefully within the following week I can get the national registry done. But the point is too many people are afraid to work out because they're afraid of getting hurt, they're afraid of a cardiac event, and they're afraid of change. Getting hurt happens because you're following a person who isn't in alignment with you, who doesn't share the same values with you, and quite frankly probably doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Having a cardiac event is likely, right? It could happen if you're that unhealthy. And that's where I come in. If there is something that would happen, having the training that I have and the understanding of the body, you're safe. You're safe with me. It's just how it works. And on top of that, the change piece happens because the toxic chemicals that are up here, the negativity, the I can't, the let's do it tomorrow, I don't have enough energy, what if I get hurt, what if it gets worse, right? All of that stuff. That's what I do. The chemical cocktail that you have up here, you're addicted to negativity. You're addicted to the hard way. Why? I don't know. It takes practice to get out of this stuff. I'm not outside of this. I've been there. I've done these things. I can't save the world. I can only save the people who want to be saved. And that's what I'm telling myself every day. So the people who show up and actually do the work, I'm not really talking to you. I'm talking about the people who bitch and complain about their life and not do the work. They just want everything handed to them. Well, that's not going to happen. The only way it happens is if you work on it up here first. So get after it. Get to work. And be consistent at it. Don't just go all or none. Like, okay, I'm going to do it today, yes. And then tomorrow comes, you're like, no, I can't. And then the next day comes and say, I'm going to do it. And then the next day comes and say, no, I can't. It's consistency. Michael Jordan didn't get to where he did in his career because he practiced every now and again. He worked on this every now and again. It's every day. It's not Monday through Friday. It's not on the weekends. It's every day. It's fascinating to me to know that I look at the school system right now, and they go Monday through Friday. And then they teach, obviously nothing on the weekends, but like the school system is basically set up to fail our children. It will teach them the fundamentals, but it will also put them in a box. And of course, I'm going to have my children go through that, but I'm not going to push them into education. If they want to learn and work, I'm going to let them. And my wife and I will obviously talk that one through, but I feel like keeping everybody, blanketing a system is just, I feel like we're beyond that. Like as a species, I can't even say that word right, but it could be because it's almost 10:30 and been awake since 5. But I just feel like, I don't know, some days the education system is we'll get there, right? It's not broken, but tell you what is broken though, the medical system. The medical system is totally broken. We are focused on medication, and we give too much medication. We just do. We don't need antibiotics with a runny nose. We don't need antibiotics for a cough, sore throat, none of that. Give it time. Maybe look at what you're doing with your activity level and what you're eating and your sleep and how much water you drink. Oh my gosh, right? Can your diet and exercise actually help you? Yeah. Too many people just go right to the doctor and have a surgery or get some pills right away. Why? I don't know. And I love that I don't know. I'm good with it. But yeah, this is fun. I think I can do this a lot more. I've had enough people tell me to not do it in my car now, so I won't. So we'll see what this brings and see if this helps and see if this inspires. It may piss people off, it may not, but this is for me. And if people like it, great. Comment, let me know what you think. Share it with somebody who needs to hear it, because I have no idea. And I love that I don't know what's going to happen. I just hit record and start talking. So why don't you try it? And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.